up, so on and so on. So now, the next one he's going to shoot is this one, but he's going to crack the air in this one. He's going to crack air here once he gets to his time, not right away. Once he gets to where he wants to go, he's going to crack the air here, so you make sure that nothing, it's still going all the direction you want it to go. So we're directionalizing the air, okay? So this actually now is cracked. He has it slightly cracked. He's already opened and shot the tube. So this is cracked. You have air coming through here, and we have air coming through here. No air anywhere else. So it's going to meld with this, and it's going to continue to see. You already see, now that there's excess epoxy already coming, it's already moving here where we want it to move. Look at our exhaust already, guys. We already have some exhaust coming because it's pulling little bits and pieces. It's already pulling to this 90 already. You can see it through here as it's pulling through the force volume. It's pulling it through and kind of making the tank flatten a little bit. Yeah, the excess is really what's coming through here from the middle of the vortex is going to the middle of the pipe. And again, typically, depending on the size of the project, if it's a commercial building, it would depend on how many people we have, how many floors we have, everything else. They're all working individually. We're able to isolate risers if you do, floor by floor if you have to, or things like that. So it depends on how the building is situated. Next one? Yeah. Now look on this one here, guys. This one is actually further away than this one because it has more pipe, even though it seems to be closer. So as he's hooking up here before he hooks up here, because the goal is to get through here first before we come up.
Yeah. And it's just so small or even smaller.
Let's go. You're up. So now he pops his air. And this is a little more how it really, a little better of the speed. He's slowing it down a little bit now, but that's kind of how it goes. It kind of goes pretty quick. And his goal is to go up the T, so you're going to see and it's possible that some may come down a little bit into the T if you were to look up, but it's going to push right back up and go with the flow once you turn that on. But the majority is going to go exactly where we want it to go.
So he's got a slight pressure to crack right here, so it won't go down.
He's not cracking it all right now. You don't need to. Okay. Because this air is just following the direction of the exit.
This is a dead end right there.
This is a dead end. Okay. When the air fills up here, he's going to fill this air up first as it's filling up from here.
Right.
And then it continues on the direction you want it to go.
Actually helps it, doesn't it?
Just like the jack buster. Exactly. Okay, and that's really all he needed to do on this one was just to get, beyond the T in a little bit, a foot or two, whatever. Because the next one's going to be the shot that's going to take it towards the end. So, basically, you're getting ready for the next shot right now. You can continue to shoot it. And on these small runs, it's kind of hard to mix the right amount of epoxy once you have excess because it's so small. Yeah. The excess just goes out to the exit. It doesn't stay in the pipe.
We always have a clear hose on all our exits. That way we know we've got enough hose, we've got complete coverage. You're not going to be able to see it inside the normal building. So we always have a clear hose that makes sure it has, we always have extra to make sure it has.
So once you start having the sorting that one has no sure.
Yeah, for the most part.
Well, then we start the curing process. It's always explained this as well. Pretty good? Now this is a longer tube because this one is intended not only to get here. Hey Glenn, you saw this is a longer tube with more epoxy because this is intended to get us all the way to the exit now. So we already did the short run to get beyond our T, and now we're going up and around and down. So we had a little more epoxy in this one to get us all the way to our exit. You feel that? No. You feel that? No. You're going to increase it a little bit, but you don't need to go real high. Watch out, don't step in your pocket. So basically guys, the next step in this, once we get through the entire pipe, we have to cure it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to bring all the valves and we're going to crack them based on the length and the size of where they're at. Give them 6 PSI. We want to make sure that we don't have too much pressure in one that's going to stop the other one. That's why the gauge is on our manifold here. if I have 15 pounds here and then 10 pounds here, if they have 15 pounds coming here, well, if it hits there, it's going to stop everything else from falling. So you got to watch the gauge and make sure that everything has the right amount of pressure flowing through from there. That's the critical part, especially when you're sharing. Once you get the epoxy there, that's half the battle. The second half is making sure you have flow through all the piping that's done down. So yeah, let's keep it that way. We'll keep it that way to the end.
So it's really sure.
Yeah, they're going to tube it to a plastic shape. Okay, it's kind of like what they do at the end of the exit. They cut them on every one, you open the hose, and you'll touch it with a glove, and you can basically stick together. Once you get the stuff, that's about 45 minutes to an hour typically, depending on the size of the pipe, how much epoxy you have. It could be 2 hours. And all stuff with humidity and temperature and things like that. Get pipes in the glass, and they want. So all those things. We can also, we have heaters that we can add in line with the compressor so that actually heat that down. Okay? So again, once they get done with this, they got the epoxy all the way to the exit. The rest of it now is going to flow from all the locations once they start curing it. You can see that the coating of pipe has already gotten all the way. And this is how they check to make sure that you got to have a good coat, at least a foot down. To make sure you have the epoxy where it's going. So once they check that, he's going to now crack everything. Check his gauges, make sure nothing right. Even if it's over 45 minutes or whatever it needs to be, you're going to do it. Check it good.
Now when this is all done, whatever process or whatever you say 2 weeks, 12